Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. The throw to the outside is complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Graham. Good throwing catch, takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring.
This is a top 25 offense in college football, and I like what they do. They can run the football on 3rd downs when they need to. They show you right there. They've got some balance to them. They really know who they are. They have a good identity, and that's why they've been so successful this season.
And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. 2nd and goal for the offense. Makes the grab. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. To the air, it's Marshall. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
That's a great individual effort by him right there. When I think about Ohio State football, too, especially on defense, right, it's the legacy of the Silver Bowl. It's guys flying around, giving great effort, and getting to the football. But it all has to start up front on the D-line. You've got to be dominant at that position. Right there, you just saw that. The ability to win one-on-one and make it fun.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Oh, they're after him. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. The Jayhawks will punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They have it once again in spectacular field position. Cashed in the last time. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Jayhawks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Got a little space. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Looking for for a man. It's Marshall. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. The Jayhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. And the Jayhawks are marching down the field. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. And this one is anything but routine, a 48-yard attempt from the right hash. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Buckeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Rides the back on the option. The give. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's got to feel good if you're the offense because 3rd down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Throws to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. This time it's complete.
Offside, defense.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Thanks to that penalty, they've got a chance to move the chains on 3rd and inches. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. The Buckeyes, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Not this time. After finding running room on the previous play, nowhere to go this time around as the defense rises up. Wants to go up top. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Quick strike through the air for the score. And with the way he's throwing it right now, there are some big names at the top of that record list. J.T. Barrett, Dwayne Haskins, Justin Fields might be getting ready to move them down a notch.
And moving those guys down, that's a day. That's the day you dream about. That's the day where the ball's barely touching the ground. You're in a zone, and everything is going your way.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He'll keep it himself. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Just a short pass to the tight end. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up in tempo. They're ready to do it again.
Makes the grab down the left side, and he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Got his man. He's like a pinball with attitude out there, hammering ahead to the 30. The Jayhawks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Marshall. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Fires to the right. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Just drives it between the uprights.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. The freshman brought down after bringing that one in. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
The sweet feet buy a little time. He's got an open man. And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the 1st down.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab down the middle. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. Score. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They scored again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
On the move from inside his 5. Slips through the line. He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. Wants to throw. It's Marshall. Fires to the big fella. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Pulls it in. It's Cook. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Cook. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really
can find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
How How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you? And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. Time to put an end to the speculation and find out. They're inside the horseshoe.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Buckeyes will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys. You got guys out of the portal. You put your faith in them to make plays. This is the time to go out and do it.
And the Jayhawks come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Scanning the field, it's Marshall. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Got rid of it just in time. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Catch in the middle. It's Fleming. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Makes the grab on the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. Quickly to the tight end. Makes the tackle at the 27. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. And the Buckeyes are rolling down the field. Caught in the backfield, it's Graham. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Behind the chains now on second and long. He wants to change this route. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the wideout. And wings it incomplete. Not sure exactly what went haywire there, but the timing was just off.
And that's your job as a defense, right? You got to find a way to disrupt the timing and jam wide receivers or get to the quarterback and make him feel uncomfortable, but you can't let that timing be easy and effortless. Nice job by the defense.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Got his man quickly. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if he's going to run it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4. It's second and 14. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Pocket breaking down. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Holding. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating the ball down the field. Throws toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And this quarterback really does a great job of seeing the defense, seeing what kind of coverage they're in. And I think when this offense goes empty and they spread the defense out, makes it so much more simple for the QB to see what the defense is doing pre-snap and then post-snap. You can tell he's playing in a great rhythm right now because he's seeing the field, and these empty sets are really helping him out.
He's out of bounds at the 25-yard line, gets it right back to the touchback position, and the offense will take over. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. The give to the back. Powers through the defender. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Jayhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, you know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Now facing a third and long. Looking for a man. It's Howard. Snagged out of the air. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Now, a fourth down.
Trying to get it to the marker. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
Love the play call going RPO on fourth down here. And how about the offensive line just digging deep, getting low to the ground, and just getting a better push in the trenches to help that running back get that first.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. Backed up now, here's second and long. Quarterback making checks. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the missed connection on third down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. He got it. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Cook. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Jayhawks in a good spot here with second and short. They'll leave it with him. Oh, it's a fumble. And he coughed it up, and good thing he got it back himself. Knocked down, but not before he gets the first down after recovering the fumble.
And they'll take over first and 10.
Looking downfield, it's Marshall. The Jayhawks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The give to the left side. They knock him down behind the line, and the defense finishing this third quarter in style. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Lofts one high and deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. And the Jayhawks will send out the punt unit. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Man, he was open. He had an opportunity. Just got to look that thing. A lot of times guys are catching it, and as they're catching it, you see their head start to turn to try.
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. The Buckeyes line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. He's going to run it.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. The Jayhawks will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. No fair catches here, looking for room. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to...
And they're going to score again, yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Nice move there. Picks his way ahead. He'll get 5 out to the 17-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They go right back to him. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The inside handoff. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. And the Jayhawks are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Get it out on the screen. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. To the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab. Fighting off the defender. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
1st down for the offense.
The Jayhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. It's complete to the right. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game. But as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play.
Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on.
And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. And the Jayhawks will bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Fair catch is made. They'll spot it at the 7, and a long way to go for this offense. First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. Looking to pass, it's Houck. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop?
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. And the Buckeyes send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Looking to throw on first down. Fires left. Really good throw and a better catch to pick up a chunk of yardage.
You know, it's hard enough just to catch passes in college football, but to do it while also being cognizant of where you are in the field and making sure you get a foot down inbounds, that's really impressive.
Here's the pressure. He'll pull it down and run.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense got it. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, Buckeyes. The defense takes matters into its own hands. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
And I love the way they break on the football, swarm to the football. This is why you do it, because sometimes the ball comes out, the linebacker picks it up, and tell you what, the big fella shows some speed, takes it all the way back for 6.
Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. They get the W, and with that being win number 6,